Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nemeka Onyeka Oderi. Recent revelations coming out of JAMB shows clearly the level of incompetency, the level of wickedness, the level of religious awareness that have been established in Nigeria. In fact, it's clearly revealed that religious awareness has, and corruption and incompetency has been established and institutionalized in Nigeria over the last 10 years. What happened? Let nobody deceive you. There was nothing like glitch. It was a deliberate, this is nothing but a deliberate, concentrated effort to disenfranchise and to academically decapitate certain kids from certain region and from certain ethnic nationality. Let us not see that out of 835 centers, 156 centers, all of them from the southeast region, and there are certain locations in Lagos State based on demographic delineations, we are deliberately, they tell you it's a glitch. That's the same cock and bull story they told us in 2023 February, when they deliberately truncated the will of the people, rigged the elections, switched on the IRF, and did what they did. The truth is, we've gotten to the point where we need to sit down and ask ourselves this question. Do we want to continue as one nation under God, built on merit and excellence? Or do we want to continue to live as scraps, where the worst of all stays at the bottom of the barrel and be dragging down everybody in our I just don't know the word to use. What they did was deliberate attempt to academically decapitate. In fact, it just reminded me of what happened over 2,000 years ago when Pharaoh, out of wickedness and attempt to destroy a Jesus that he did not know where he was born, because it was prophesied that Jesus Christ will be born at certain locations, at certain areas, at certain time. Because he could not locate the exact Jesus, he decided to destroy children born within that same time of particular age group. What they did was deliberate. It's so unfortunate. Igbophobia and Igbophobic tendencies are gaining root. People are deliberately creating a religious schism in Nigeria just to be able to maintain hold in their stealing, in their incompetency, in their criminality, and whatever they call it. And it's also a call for redemption. Igbo, we must be wise. We need to wake up. We need to rise up to defend our people and our region. And let me tell you, and that brings me to the core of the matter. The biggest Biafra we can achieve is the economic Biafra. If you go to Spain today, the Catalonians are fighting for their independence. They are not killing themselves. They are not declaring it at home to destroy their economy. They are building up their economy. But if you go to Spain today, the wealthiest areas in Spain are the Catalonians. The same thing in Germany, the Bavarians. We need to sit down and build up our economy. We cannot claim to be the wisest men from the southeast. Then at the end of the day, every 4 years, we will allow the worst of us, the dregs of the society, the most incompetent 419s and thieves and criminals to grab power in the southeast and continue to mess us up. A nation and a people deserve the kind of leadership that they have. We need to wake up. We have been at the champion of building up economic Igbo. Michael Okpara in 1959 became the premier of the old Eastern region. From 1959 to 1966, he built the fastest growing economy in the whole of the Commonwealth. He grew up and built up a 214-kilometer agro-industrial area belt. We can replicate the same thing. It's a clarion call to the governors. Alex Otti is trying, Peter Mba is trying, but they need to work more. All they need to do is to go and look at the visions of Michael Okpara. Look at the economic blueprint of Michael Okpara, fleshing it up, add certain things, and begin to build it. We can build a $500 billion to $1 trillion economy in the southeast. Netherlands, 18 million people. Arable landmass of 1.5 million hectares. Landmass of 41,000 square kilometers. Their GDP is over $648 billion. Every year, they produce and export not less than 122 billion euro of agro commodities. We can replicate the same thing and surpass it. In the southeast, we have a landmass of 2.8 million hectares. Arable. We have a population of over 45, 50 million people. 22 million at home. The rest in diaspora. There is no technical knowledge. There is no financial volume that we cannot raise. But we need to sit down and ask ourselves the question. And this thing brings me to direct address of the criminals and bandits and domestic terrorists who parade themselves as non-government and agitators. Those holding your leaders, those tormenting you are not in Igbo. They are in Abuja. Doing it at home every Monday and burning trucks and burning shops and killing people. Every time those criminals in Okigwe will not bring freedom to Igbo. There is no true freedom fighter that goes about spilling the blood of innocent people, killing his own people, burning their businesses, burning their trucks, decapitating their economy with every day sit at home. If you want to hold accountable those who are creating problems, you know where they are. You know their homes, you know their families, you know where they are. They are the political people. They are the riggers of election. They are the political bandits. You know them. Why destroy the economy of the ordinary Igbo? Because you say you want to achieve. You don't achieve freedom by destruction. Let us build up an Igbo. Let us create a region that is envy of all. We can mobilize and in 2027 stop rigging of criminals into power. Elect the right caliber of people that will help us achieve Orashi River Port and so many river ports that will help us create ring-fence rail network that links up the whole cities in Southeast and link us to One. We can build up our economy. We can create massive jobs. We can grow the education level in Igbo and create a 99% literacy zone, literate region. If we decide today to force our governors to pressure them, LS is already doing it. All their borrowings, all their spending, 25% must be invested in education. We set up education trust funds from the community level to the local government level to the state level. There is no child born in Igbo that should not be able to be literate within the next 10-12 years. We should have 0% out of school kids. Igbo, it's very obvious that Nigerians unite anything that is against Igbo. We have elements who are so vested, sold out. Anything Igbo, destroy. But we are here to stay. Nobody can take us out. Like the Jews, nobody can take us out. You're just hitting the stone. But we need to help ourselves. We need to talk sense into some of these criminals who are living abroad, forming governments in abroad, and misdirecting our youths in an unholy agitation that does not achieve any result except to destroy the economy of Igbo. Let us work together to build up Igbo. Let us build up a region that will be the envy of the whole world and the hope of Africa. We can do it. When Nigeria decides to move forward, we will move forward. But the truth is, there is no marriage that is forced. An abusive marriage can never produce any fruitful results. Yugoslavia used to be one country. They became abusive against each other. Today, there are 7 to 9 different countries out of Yugoslavia, and they are all living prosperously. India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh used to be one country. Today, there are 3 countries. And this is a call to all those who have refused to let Nigeria work, Nigeria breed. If you don't like Igbo, let them go. You cannot hate a people, subjugate them, subdue them, and you still want them to remain in the same country with you. It's madness. I believe supremely that we can build a bigger nation under one country called Nigeria, built on merit. But we can only do that when we go back to the constitutional and fiscal framework that was bettered in 1960. Until we revert back to the constitutional and fiscal framework that Ahmadu Bello, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and Awolowo signed onto, we will keep on wasting our time, living like crabs, dragging each other down. We must do the right thing. And nobody, I repeat, can subjugate or subdue Igbo. You're wasting your time. God bless us all.